Although I will not deny that what you have said pains me so, it is also not that far from the truth. I will remember your words, as I swear to rejuvenate my country.
All right. Since you've heard us out, we shall take our leave.
You are all righteous people. Please stay in Qin to advise my people.
You actually want us to become your statesmen? But we'll only do a poor job of it.
Well, yes, that's right. That's right.
Thank you.
All of you wait! Allow me to speak! Your criticisms are undeniably accurate. I respect those who criticize Qin more than those who praise it. You have the courage to do so, so I'm sure you'll have the courage to fix Qin as well. Your words were harsh but heartfelt. Why would you do a poor job? So please stay here and help us within the next 10 days. What do you think of that? Desist! Please forgive him and speak your mind.
As a scholar from Jixia Academy, I traveled to Qin out of curiosity. I didn't just write the 10 ways of bad governance, I encouraged many to leave Qin. However, instead of being angry, you see me as distinguished. Since you treated me as such, I will respond to you in kind. Allow me to respond to your kindness by spilling my own blood.
Sir, wait! No!
Why?
Good sir! Sir! Oh, sir! Dear sir.
You are highly intellectual, and you seek no tyranny. You should be king of the land.
You truly are distinguished. You will receive a burial befitting a noble in the pine forest by the Wei River.
Our Lord is kind.
Tiancheng is gone now. Please, do not feel as if you must do the same as him. Stay if you wish, leave if you wish. Stay, and we will welcome you. Leave, we will wish you safe travels. We are poor. We do not have chariots to send you off with. Those traveling far will be sent by horse. Those nearby will be sent by ox cart. Every one of you will receive 100 pieces of gold for your travels and troubles.
We will be leaving Qin because we are all not accustomed to the ways here. Some of us would not like to suffer here. We have no policies to offer you, but we hold no ill will. Please understand that.
I know that scholars travel between countries. It is only normal to enter and leave Qin. I ask all of you to return here after 10 years have passed. If we are still a poor country then, I will allow myself to be punished by you all.
Please forgive us!
Please forgive us! Please forgive us!
Your Majesty, I feel uneasy about Wei Yang. His policies, I feel as if they are too unorthodox.
You're not the one being unorthodox, so why do you feel uneasy?
When I rebuked Wei Yang, I said he would destroy the state. But Wei Yang replied that he traveled so far to come to Qin. I don't think he came to tell you how to destroy the state.
And what do you think of that?
I think that we should listen to Wei Yang again.
You would say that, Jingjian. Fine. I believe I shall listen to him again.
Thank you, my lord.
But as for Wei Yang, forget him for now. I want you to give Tianchang a good funeral.
Of course. I've looked into the rumors about Wei Yang. They came from Mei County. The governor, Zhao Gang, is a student of Ganlong. Du Zhi went there to look into this further.
So are they still keeping an eye on Wei Yang then?
Grand Master, an envoy from the Duke is here.
Bring him in, please.
Yes. Grand Master, I bring news.
It is rare to see you in person, Hebo. Please do read your decree.
Senior Grand Master Ganlong is steeped in virtuosity. He's familiar with the ritual. He shall lead the Chief of Staff, Internal Chief of Staff, and Grand Master in the funeral rites of the Qisha scholar known as Tianjiang.
I will carry out my orders.
Farewell. Teacher, what did he want?
And what do you want?
Oh, teacher, I'm here for two reasons. First, the disciples of this person have been given rank and horses. Why haven't you asked for your son to be restored as well? Now that he has joined the army, he could at least become a vice general.
I will have no hand in this. What else is there?
Oh. Ting Chen is in charge of Tianchang's funeral rites. He wants 130 meters of silk. Shall I give it to him?
Look at this yourself. Tell me what you think.
This person is merely a foreigner. Why such a grand funeral?
The death of Tianchang has glorified the recruitment order set out by the Duke.
It's just a show. For the text to be truly effective, he will still need to encounter one of true talent.
And what makes you think he won't?
Even that mysterious Wei Yang faded into obscurity. Who else can there be?
I believe Wei Yang still has not chosen to show his true powers just yet.
I heard that you have more to say. I assume that you will enlighten me today.
Since you dislike the Wang Dao philosophy, you should rule by ritual and humanity. This is the Confucian way of strengthening the state.
Do you subscribe to that school?
Governance isn't about schools.
If it is not, are we hearkening back to the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties?
The Confucian way is good for educating the people. It will make Qin the paragon of civilization and ritual.
We don't even have enough food or clothes. How can we talk of civilization?
If you dislike rule by ritual and humanity, then perhaps you should instead rule by By inaction like Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu was a genius of his time. Taoism has existed for ages. Reduce your rule. Put your men to the farms and your women to weaving. Cut the bureaucracy. Send your troops back to farming. That way your state will be rich and peaceful and your name will resound over the land.
I believe you are wrong. There is chaos throughout the land. The states are at war with each other. Yet you want my troops to farm and my bureaucracy to be reduced? You must be dreaming. You want my name to resound? If my people and state are destroyed, what person would care about my name? No ruler would do such a thing.
Your Majesty. You... Are you mad?
Let's continue this in an inn.
You are happy. And you are worried.
You fool. This will be our last drink. Then we bid farewell.
Did something happen?
Allow me to have this last drink in peace.
I have disappointed you. Please stay a while longer.
I don't drink with fools.
Today's meeting brings me closer to success.
You are a businessman here in Qin. I will stay longer, on your behalf.
Thank you, sir.
You once pretended to be a businessman. Let me ask you, if you have an exceedingly rare treasure, how would you find one who can appreciate its value?
I would price it appropriately.
What if nobody appreciates it?
I would display it, waiting for someone who will.
So you would carry it around all day, hawking it out on the streets? If you have a precious treasure, you shouldn't show it so openly. First, you must pick out a buyer who can truly appreciate its value. To test the taste of the buyer, you must first show him something inferior. Well, what do you think?
Show something inferior. To scare the buyer off?
If the buyer cannot tell, he won't appreciate the treasure.
But if he leaves because he doesn't want the inferior item, what does that mean?
That means he is able to appreciate the treasure.
Jinjan, do you have faith in me now?
Our Lord will be heading west tomorrow. He can only meet you again on his boat. Let us just try again.
Good. You are brave.
Huh? What will you show this time? Tell me.
The buyer knows what was inferior. Now it is time to show the treasure.
This is your final chance. You better not mess this up. Here! Hey. This is your final chance. You better be careful.
I'll keep that in mind. Come.
Greetings to your Majesty.
Let us have tea as we talk. Chaying, head westward.
Yes.
Shove off!
I'm busy with state affairs. Don't take offense. We'll talk as I travel.
You prioritize your state affairs. That is your heavenly duty.
You have had a long history with Qin, so I will speak my mind today. When I first met you, your words and actions have admittedly left an impression on me. But ever since your arrival in Qin, none of what you said was relevant to my state, or even to the times. I cannot accept any of your advice. Yet despite all of that, you have suffered since your arrival, and I find your endurance rather moving. As you are well-versed in strategy, I would like to invite you to become an administrator and to aid in setting policies. What do you think of that proposal?
This country is flat and has miles of fertile earth, and none of the strongest countries have this. But why has Qin been so desolate and barren for centuries despite all this land? The Wei River is grand and poses no danger. It is a gift from the heavens. But why has all the fishing, salting, and shipping businesses been in decline for centuries? The water houses in this country are always empty. The people of Qin are honest. A feeling of righteousness pervades the country. Why doesn't Qin have the military might that can ensure victory against any enemy that challenges them?
This is precisely what our Lord has been troubling himself over.
Qin is poor despite its fertile land. Its troops are weak despite their bravery. It is dying despite its superior geography. It is because it lacks a strong state that can combine these strengths. What does that mean? A large population, farms that thrive, full warehouses, a strong military, and brave spirits among the people. These elements form a strong state. But Qin presently has none of these. A small population, barren lands, empty warehouses, an aging military, and endless infighting.
What shall we use then? Wang Dao? Rule by humanity? Rule by inaction?
Your Majesty, you are exceedingly clear-sighted. Those three ways will not work.
I am willing to listen to you.
The school of legalism specializes in strengthening a country. It is completely different from the other three ways. Under legalism, the country will grow in strength and its people will be motivated.
I will listen to how you will strengthen my state.
There are different ways to do that. Take Wen, Qi, and Chu, for example. What do you think of their methods?
How are they all different? I've never thought about it. Please tell me more.
Wei's strengths are its military and commerce. Qi's strengths are its wise ruler and good statesman. Chu's strength, though, lies in its vast landscape. But these three do not address the basis of a state. They are not enough.
The strengths of Wei, Qi, and Chu are not enough for legalism?
The reason why they are not enough is because their strengths can only last for so long. These states are strong only when their rulers are competent, otherwise they will be destroyed. That is because none of these countries have gone the entire distance. Legalism in name is the rule of law. In practice, it is the rule of the people. These states will always be unstable, and they will be unable to stay strong after many years have passed. For Qin to rise, it has to start from the basics.
So you have finally shown your true prowess. Here, drink.
Qin has a wise ruler in you. It will definitely rise.
Starting is the hardest part. I would like to see Guanzhong's thoughts revived.
Every generation produces its own genius. We don't need the past to strengthen the state.
Guanzhong strengthened Qi, but you desire to strengthen Qin forever. It's a big undertaking.
You are indeed correct.
My lord, I wrote this. 9 discussions of strengthening Qin.
Chaoyang, cancel the tour. Return to Yeyang.
Turn the boat around. Head to Yuyang.
I ask you, return to the palace with me. Relieve me of this weight.
Your Majesty, I have given so much. Likewise, I will do my utmost. Be distracted by different interest groups. You may not enact all the reforms. However, you must preserve the spirit of reformation. If there is no threat to your rule and reform, then you must continue to...
Your Majesty, it is past dawn. You should eat something.
Bring the food here. We'll eat as we discuss.
Yes, we will eat here.
Yes.
Pebble, stand by the door. Don't let anyone in.
Yes.
Sir, your 9 discussions is so insightful. Come, let us drink while you explain them to me.
What I wrote is the basic structure of the reform. Reform of agriculture, the gift of taxes, agrarian nobility, military achievement, counties and prefectures, collective punishment, the discussion of measurements, the discussion of hierarchy, and equalizing practices. To begin the reforms, you'll have to study each of the laws and enact them one by one.
This is so well ordered. I can picture a new Qin dawning as we speak. Sir, what do you mean here, in agrarian nobility?
When a country undergoes reforms,
Your
the laws
Majesty.
have to be...
It is time for your meal.
Oh. All right then, please heat these up. Continue.
Your Majesty, look at what I wrote here. The crux of this discussion, take Qi. Qi is quite populous. It's safe from the threat of the strongest states. When it comes to reforms, you should...
Your Majesty, it's time to rest. It's been 2 days and 2 nights.
During wartime, we also wouldn't eat for days on end. Don't disturb us. Leave. Please, Let's carry on.
Where were we?
Agrarian nobility.
Mother, I figured it out. The person is Wei Yang.
Wei Yang, you say? I'm sick and tired of hearing that name.
Mother.
Oh, very well. So what if it is indeed Wei Yang?
Mother, I heard they've been talking in the study for 3 days and nights without eating anything.
Qin Yang. Could he have finally met a true master?
Mother, masters are not made of steel. They have to eat as well.
Yingyu, heat up a jar of rice wine and bring it over.
Mother, will he still recognize me?
Back then you were a boy covered in dirt, and now you're an elegant lady. How would he recognize you?
Mother, does this mean he'll never see his little brother again? I even gave him those Lantian jade pieces.
That's enough. Let us go.
Right.
To strengthen your military, you need a reward system. I heard a farmer's song once in Shangyu. It went, "We work without reward. We live without accomplishments. We have no hope, for there is nothing to harvest." Do you understand? If farmers tend to their fields but still starve, and if soldiers fight hard for no reward, the people will never unite.
Wait. Recite those lyrics for me again.
My lord, I can sing it for you. In the heat of July, across the mountains of my land, there are women weaving and men fighting. We all work without any reward. We live without accomplishments. Heaven has forgotten the people. As long as you want your state to be strong, you will have done right by your people, as well as your ancestors.
I will carry out these reforms.
Princess.
Please take on this responsibility.
Your Majesty, the larger the reforms, the more difficult the road.
How difficult? Please tell me more.
In 3 ways. Firstly, you will need to fill crucial positions with new blood, with passion for reform.
So out with the old. I am fully committed to bringing out these new reforms.
Secondly, the law will punish all. It matters not if he is royalty. He will be equal to the common folk.
That will indeed be difficult. But I will do it regardless.
And third, you must have faith in the officials carrying out the new reforms. Do not allow anyone to come between that.
I would die 9 deaths. If it means strengthening my state, no difficulty will perturb me. Countless people have died in history trying to enact new reforms, and that is because those rulers have been too soft-hearted. Today, I swear to heaven itself, I will have faith in you. I won't fail you, so long as I live.
You are the mountain. I am the pine. We will never betray each other, even at death's door.
May these bowls seal your promise.
Very well said. Come, cheers. Cheers.
Teacher. Excuse me, teacher. Meng Si and Bai are here to see you.
Who? Meng, Shi, and Bai?
Yes, teacher. Chi Hu is a guardsman in the palace. He brings news.
Let's listen instead of talking. Let them in now.
Yes.
Now leave us. Bring us tea.
Right away.
Greetings, Grandmaster.
You three arrived at the perfect time. I heard something that I wanted to ask you. Have a seat.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
What is the matter, Grandmaster? We will do our best for you.
The three of you have contributed gifts for Tang Chan's funeral. I have asked our Lord to reward you for this.
Don't mention it. If I had known this would happen, I wouldn't have given anything.
These rituals are a tradition in this state. Why would you say such a thing?
Qin is changing. Haven't you heard about it?
But Qin is always changing every single day.
This is different. Our Lord spoke to Wei Yang in his study for 3 days and nights. He hasn't seen anyone else since. Even Chiang, my own guardsman, would not allow me to be anywhere near the State Affairs Hall. Huh? They don't want anyone to hear what Wei Yang is telling our Lord. They're being highly secretive. What else could it be? I tried to learn more, and it's serious. The Duke wishes to employ Wei Yang. They want to make big changes. They want reforms.
This is a serious affair. We would like your opinion on this.
You are deeply rooted in the state. You are secure enough.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid I'm not as deeply rooted in the state as the three of you would like to believe.
You have been leading the state for over 20 years. Aren't you afraid things will change?
If you truly want my opinion, then I will tell you. I will tell you with all honesty then. The Duke is searching for talent to strengthen our state and its troops. And seeing as that is his objective, it is only reasonable for him to want new reforms and use a new way of governing. Things have only just begun. Therefore, we should be of the same mind as him. When he first wrote his recruitment order, he was clear with his intention of reviving the days of Duke Mu. As he is intent on meeting that aim, he will have to implement the old policies of Duke Mu. As long as he has the past dukes as his model to change our system and come up with new policies to bring back the days of Duke Mu, we should lend him our most ardent support.
No, he's not trying to revive anything. He's trying to... Ah, yes. He wants a drastic reform. Huh? And he wants equally drastic policies.
Ha! The days of Duke Mu. He hasn't mentioned his name at all.
I will not believe such things until I see it myself.
What if he is serious about this? What if he truly makes such sweeping changes?
I do not think he will act that way.
And how can you be so sure?
You're trying to say that if he strays from past tradition, then we will have to step in?
I am trying to say that he will never stray away from past tradition.
Oh, fine. Then let us wait and see.
Goodbye,
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Goodbye.
Duji, please escort them out.
Yes.
Uncle, I want to learn the way of the sword.
You are rather ambitious. Our family is known for our skill in the battlefield.
You can fight so many people. I want to be like you.
Excellent. You are indeed a descendant of the Ying clan. You are brave. Go. See. Open that cage.
Right. Uncle, this is my rabbit princess.
Knight Yingxi, you have a rabbit in front of you. Cut off its head.
Uncle, it did nothing.
是谁暗夜唱情家？花旦跟着老生走，一半妩媚，一半悲凉。
金儿上马，披战衣。